says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, I got something pretty cool. Today, a 1977 Datsun B210. When was the last time you saw one of these? Probably when you graduated high school.
That's true. This is what all the high school kids were driving.
Yeah.
But I didn't graduate in 1977.
Oh, okay. I was trying to throw that in.
Nice try.
Well, by my looks, though, I probably look like I graduated in 1977. But yeah, a lot of kids had these in high school. Mm-hmm. You know, so very, very cool. This is Mrs. D.
Hello.
Mrs. Denwerks, and she likes cars just like me, and we do this as a business together. We've been in business for 18 years or so.
Yep.
So we've been having a good time. If you want to check us out on our website, Denwerks.com. You can also check us out on Instagram, where if we get a vehicle right away, we'll post it there first so you can see what we're going to be having up for sale pretty soon. And pretty excited. We've sold
283 or
yeah,
more.
This might be 283.
Yeah, this might be 283
on Bring a Trailer. So pretty cool. So we're excited about this little guy. I'm selling it for a friend of mine, and you know, it's fairly original. It has some paint work that's been done on it, which it's not too hot. You know, the cool thing about the car is that it's been kind of it's kind of a survivor that's been kept up through the years, and you know, just doing maintenance and different things. But overall, it's actually really a clean little car, and it's not rusty, and it's just a cool car. I love the fastback styling of it for sure. And Stanley doesn't look much like a fastback, but like how he turned his head. But he's got
feeling cool in his Christmas.
Yes, he's got his Christmas sweater on. He's got back. That's what he says.
Not the fast.
Right, not the fast back, but he's got back. So, hey, he loves his tennis ball. You never didn't know we could run, did you? So, anyways, we're gonna walk around and I'll show you the paint and different stuff. We'll put it up on my lift so you can see it. We got some original documentation. Originally it came out of California, which is cool. So the cool thing about this car is a Datsun B210 factory 5-speed with factory AC. So it's actually fairly rare. I think it's as rare as like a Hemi Cuda, like 71 Hemi Cuda. So, but yeah, 5-speed with AC, B210, pretty rare. So very cool. So you can see the marker lights are on. We got headlights, and we got high beams, and then we got blinkers. We got right, and we got left. And you can see all the marker lights. I had them on. You can see all the marker lights work down the sides, which is cool. So the AC isn't working, but it's all hooked up and stuff, and it's got all the emissions stuff underneath the hood, so you can just kind of double check and look. I think everything's there, but I don't know what all that entails and stuff. But you can see the emissions sticker up underneath the hood, and everything looks pretty factory underneath the hood there. But a lot of you Datsun guys will tell us. You can look at the grill. Actually, the grill is pretty amazing. It's actually in really, really, really good shape around the housing and everything. Looks good around the headlights. Front bumper looks really good. The last time this is really, now obviously it's on the road now and driving, but the last time it had been on the road is 07, and when it was like kind of last registered. That's not going to matter too much because we're dealers here, and that's not going to affect any old registration. I don't believe in your state, but you should check it. But but it was parked for a long time, and my friend got it up running and did certain things to it and changed the fluids and stuff, so it's running good. So down below, I believe this is original paint, original stripe on it, but someone painted it the wrong color on the top. I don't even know how to actually, you know, they didn't blend it here, they just kind of stopped it, but it's the wrong color up here, and someone was just trying to make it look better, which they did, but you know, eventually this car, you know, it is a survivor, but eventually you might repaint the car. But honestly, when you kind of stand out here and look at it, you see dings and scratches and stuff like that, but it doesn't stand out as much until you really get close, noticing that the olive green kind of turns more into an emerald metallic. They didn't take out every little ding on the car when they painted it. You'll see some imperfections for sure on it, and it doesn't have any rust or anything like that, so that's a really nice thing. VIN numbers are all intact, and this little molding here, probably dealer installed back in the day. The little honeycomb wheels. Tires are from 2018. You can see right there that 4-digit code, and the size is 155 80 13s. And wheel lip moldings, if you look down across the rocker, very, very clean. A lot of little, someone opened the door against it, but it's not all dented. You'll see little scratches and different stuff there. Nice emblem around the wheel lips, look really good. Actually, that trim looks really good, and I don't know if that was on every B210 or not. I don't know if this is a deluxe. I don't know how they actually did that. So you can see here kind of the color difference as well. But again, when you look down the sides, you'll see a couple little dings, but overall actually pretty straight and nice in general. If you look here, the lights look really good. The little bezels, the chrome is really nice around them. Tail light panel looks good as well. And I like the lights on these, actually. I think they look kind of cool back here. Why don't we go ahead and do blinkers, and we got left and we got right. And let's do the reverse. I think it works, I don't know. Yep, reverse lights work. So that's really, really good. Go ahead and, she likes to stomp on it, rev it up a little bit. You know, sounds good. You'll see there was a little condensation coming out of there and stuff, and it was probably choked out a little bit, but no blue smoke or anything like that. It actually runs really good. You'll see a little ding right here. Rear bumper is good. It probably had a little antenna or something there. If you look down this side, again, pretty much just like the other side. You know, actually very clean. You'll see that little tape line around the wheel lips and everything. Look really clean. You can see the color. That's all original in there. Original door, the little sticker around the wheel lip, little ding right there. But overall, very clean underneath here. Rockers all look good. You can see some of the window felts cracked right there. It's like that on the other side. The roof looks good. It was pre-painted before he got it, so I think they're just trying to make it look better as far as I can see. But roof looks straight, couple little tiny things there. Roof gutters look good. Couple little dings right there, and a little dent right there in that. But overall, look at down here, paint's rubbed off right there. Wheel lip moldings look good. So overall, just a cute little car. I'm excited to have it. It is no reserve, so the top bid is gonna get it, and I'm excited to see this on the road, someone enjoying it. So we'll show you some more stuff. That works, and it's kind of cool because if you notice that the on and off on the right side, the stations are kind of weird, so you get a lot of, it's hard to find a channel. Cigarette lighter isn't working. The wipers, you pull out, you can see those are working. And then the little squirters, you can see, oh yeah, turn it, you can see the squirters working. So those work good. And then I think you heard the horn earlier. And then we've got the heater control, and this is what is kind of cool, that this still works. So Dogleg 5-speed, and the reason they call that is because first is down here and then second, third, fourth, and fifth. But check this out.
I heard that earlier.
Yeah, the little buzzer
Yeah.
still works in this car. You can see the brake light works as well, and the blinkers, you can see those are flashing. The tack, you can see this here. Defroster works, and I'm trying to remember what else goes up on the dash. Oh, headlights, you can see the high beam is in there too. So I think we should show the idiot lights, not the driver. But if you look here, see how those lights come on? Oil, charging system, brake, fasten seat belts. So when you turn it on, those lights come off there.
That's
so
pretty good.
That means the charging and the oil pressure's working and stuff. So odometer says 33,508. So we're gonna cruise around, drive it here for a minute. Brake light turned off, and it's really a fun car to drive. And one of the things you have to be careful with the dogleg transmission is, and I've done this before and almost hit a car, for some reason I'm thinking reverse is first gear. So I'm going to move a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm looking like I'm going to go forward, then I go backward. So
yeah.
And it's not really a safety issue. It's just something you got to remember, because a lot of cars aren't set up that way. So it actually drives nice. It's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah.
You know, the odometer's working right now. You see 33,509. It just turned over there. So I'm going to put on the brakes. It actually stops nice. Not a lot of wheel shake or anything like that from the wheel. It pulls just to the right, just a little bit, but nothing violent or anything like that, but it does pull to the right just a little bit when I'm braking. So anyways, thanks for cruising around with us, and we'll show you some more stuff. Stanley's favorite things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually he tries to come over here and get in the car. One time I was working on my Saab. I had a Saab Turbo 986, and I was in the shop and I was like, where the heck is Stanley? And I go in and he's sitting in the driver's seat. How he got his little rear up there, I don't know. But he has got in the FedEx truck one time when they were delivering something. I always thought, you know, would he ever take off with somebody? Yeah, he would. So as long as they got treats, or he thinks he's going to get one. But take a look at the interior. Actually really nice overall for the age. It actually looks in really good shape. You know, again, like I said, this was a commuter car. This wasn't built to be a collector car or a hot rod or anything like that. They definitely made them stylish looking. But for this car to survive all these years, pretty amazing. If you look at the dash, it looks really good. You'll see a little mark right there. The speaker hole, you can see some little cracking around the little perforations. This isn't a dash cap, by the way. That's the original. Sometimes you'll see a dash cap and the little perforations are like that, but this is actually an original dash. If you look across the dash area, instrument panels, very cool. You can see it's got a tack and it works. Dogleg 5-speed transmission. And it's also cool when you have the key in and you put it in reverse, the little buzzer goes off, which is really neat. If you look inside the jams, it's not hit or anything. You know, actually really clean. Honestly, there you can see that tape line and definitely a paint difference. You can see the original tag as well that matches on the dash and the stamping underneath the hood. But the seats are in wonderful shape. And look back behind here. I'm sure through the years there might have been some patchwork and stuff, but it all looks pretty original to me. If you look here at the back seat, it looks good. That seat does fold forward, by the way, and the little windows pop out. See here, which is cool. The headliner is in really nice shape. The dome light's not working. And I'll double check and see the bulb on that one. That one might be easy enough. Horn works. Underneath the dash, instrument area, all looks good. I'll grab the key. We'll show you the back real fast. Take a peek. Struts work. They've probably been replaced. They're not the Japanese ones. But back here, the panel all looks really good. All the plastic, everything looks nice. If you look underneath here, oh, there's a little, I keep on wanting to do that, but underneath here, there's a little lever. Hopefully you can see that. You pull on it, and then you lift it up. But original spare, jack, everything underneath here, which is nice to have. You look inside these jams, they painted inside here, but they look good, not rusty. Makes you very clean. You can see the gaskets worn. You know, all the gaskets are probably worn on this car. No rust. This is actually a spot where a lot of cars rust in general. No rust underneath here. Drain holes are open. So take a look over here for you. A little quicker on this side. You know, the carpet actually is in pretty remarkable shape. That's the original carpet. Little hole right there, but again, these jams are really nice. Dash pad, seat. Trying to do that with one hand, and I'm not very good at it. There we go. You can see there the back seat and the carpet. And it's interesting too, if you look at that seat belt back there, it says Nissan. There was a lot of crossover, you know, Nissan and Datsun and stuff at that time, you know, before name changes and stuff. But you can see here, this is cool. Original owner's manual, warranty book, and that's the original owner, Long Beach, California. So that's very, very, actually, you know what? This is not the original one. This is actually the service book, but I just realized the VIN number is not correct on this one, and this says 76. So either this could be the original owner, or this was picked up by someone later on, or something happened there. I was just going to double check this one here. Yeah, so this is not the original to this car. So when I said that earlier, that was wrong. I'd looked in there before, but I had not matched it up, so don't want to make up anything. And let's look at this one. Oh, hey, look at here. This was an extra one. I thought I had looked at that, and I sound like an idiot, but it's all right. Here we go. Original owner, Newburgh, Oregon. There's the VIN number, 231683. This was the first thing. I intermixed these two in my mind. So this is the correct one, 1977. 1977. I don't know where that one came from, but anyways, originally bought in Newburgh, Oregon, so it's pretty local car, bought in September 15th, 1977. Had 19 miles, but that VIN number is correct. So we don't rehearse this stuff, and so there you go. You saw me make one mistake, maybe a whole bunch more, but very nice car. And I thought this was kind of cool too, this little sticker with the key number here. So that's the original little tag. So I don't know, I like these little cars, and especially little econo cars and Japanese cars, and I just think they're pretty special. So anyways, hope that helps you, and we'll take a look at some more stuff. there's a lever underneath the dash, which Leslie already pulled. And then there's a little lever right here, and you just lift it up. And then we got the prop rod, and we'll put that right there. So here's the engine. It's actually pretty clean underneath here. I mean, this car was never made to be a collector car at all. And Stanley's mad at somebody, but this car was never made to be a collector car, and it's actually really clean underneath the hood here. So original air cleaner, all the piping and everything looks factory. You can see the AC pump down here. Look at the aprons, all look really good. Some little surface rust in different places, but up across the cowl looks good. Stamping there with the number. And I think that's the same. Yep, 683. Same number there, 231683. 231683. So actually clean underneath here. Looks like the motor, you can see the motor's been at least touched up down there and painted prior to us getting it. It actually runs really good. So, but here's the original color, 211. Aprons are really nice. So we'll go ahead and start it. Here's this catalyst sticker up here. You'll see a picture of it on the auction. But that's how it usually starts. Starts up nice. When it's cold, it takes a little bit, the choke's a little bit sticky, but she always starts up. So go ahead and let her torque. Yeah, let it torque. Yeah, we're gonna rev her up. Sounds like a hot rod. So, hey, anyways, very cool car. We're gonna show you some more stuff.